Hey, just dropping mommy off at the Gautrain station because she's going away. G'day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Excuse me, today we're not looking at a knife, we're looking at this thing. Okay, portable cooker, it's like a little Esbit stove and it's made in Taiwan. Okay, so you can stop and read this if you want to. Now this thing comes from 1998. Well, actually, it might have been before that, but in 1998, I took this thing with me the first time when me and a friend, we decided to go backpacking. And we spent a month and a half in England, Scotland, and Wales, sleeping under bridges and next to churches and in fields, and every now and again, if we had money, in a camping site and with bed and breakfast occasionally, things like that. Or what we used to do if we really did not have money, because we could not eat, travel, or sleep everything on the same day. So if you wanted to, I don't know, sleep somewhere for a while and travel, then we would. England is not that big of a place, but what we would do is you would be like, I don't know, London, and then decide, okay, let's go all the way to John O'Groats. Then you buy the bus ticket. Then you can sleep on the bus. And then when you get there, you might actually be able to eat. Anyway, strict budget. We were still studying back then. So it was holiday jobs and weekends and after classes and things that we saved up, what. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm rambling on about this, but there we go. Anyway, so I took this thing with me. Now, the other day I showed you, okay, I don't have my big bag with me. Anyway, I bought a big bag of these things because these things I remember from when I was young. My father was a staff sergeant in the army, and he was there. Back then, everybody was enlisted for 9 months, a year, then later on 2 years. But he stayed for camps for 10 years. Okay, so he was there and in there for quite a while. Anyway, and we lived close, well, relatively close to, well, back then it was the biggest weapons storage place here in South Africa. Anyway, so we stayed close to a base. So I remember whenever you were sleeping over with a friend and stayed outside or whatever, or if we went, I don't know, kids camping or on voortrekker camps or things, I always had MREs with me. Anyway, so these things, yeah, they feel like home. Anyway, so I took this thing back then and I used it. Now, for the last few years, we've been backpacking and hiking. Well, not the last few years, since we had the kids. It slowed down quite a lot. But before that, me and my wife used to go hiking a lot. And I always take this thing with me. Gas is fine if you are going with a bakkie or something or stuff like that. So the gas is fine. There's no problem. It works better and faster. But this stuff is just smaller and it feels lighter to me. And it feels like real camping when you take this thing. If you cannot make a fire on the ground, then you pull out this thing and you use it. You can, I don't know, I have this many in here. I think it's 4, and then it folds up like that, and it's not a big thing. Okay, this thing, actually, the color and the hull pattern, if you look at it, it looks like a more European style Esbit stove. Okay. If you want to know technical specifications and BTUs and stuff like that, if you use there's 2 types. Now I cannot remember the names. Okay, there's 2 types of things that they use to make this. The one type has got more BTUs than an alcohol stove. The other one has got slightly less. Wind is the killer of these things. If you do not have a wind break or something, rather pack rocks in a circle and put this stuff underneath it. Another thing, if you stack them on top of each other, it burns for longer. If you stack them next to each other or break them, it burns quicker and hotter. Yes. What's that channel's name? I saw a video all about solid fuel tablets, and it was by 4 Dog Night Stoves. Yeah, 4 Dog Night Stoves. I'm going to stick with that. It's an old guy, but he's extremely knowledgeable about all of these things. Okay, so I wanted to show you this thing. You can buy them on Takealot or anywhere. I'm pretty sure if you buy an old MRE where you get like the whole kit with, you will most likely get one of these as well, or at least something similar, or actually smaller and better. But anyway, so this is just a nice thing that I wanted to show you. Okay, this is leading up to me eventually showing you my backpacking cooking set when we are going to be tasting some of the more current MREs, because I bought a few but just the meals, a few days ago, so I can show you. Okay, that's enough rambling for me. Watch me trying this thing out on a windy day, and yes. It's windy today. I lit 2 of these tabs. I have 2 cups of water in here. Now let's put them on the fire without burning my little hands. Okay, they're on there. Let's see how long this thing takes to boil 2 cups of water. And yes, I know it's 2 cups because I have this rudimentary measurements on the side. It's been 2 minutes and I did have to put a screen up at the back. Nothing yet. The one of my Esbit tabs fell down. The other one is still on its side. Okay, both of them fell down now. My windbreak is still there. You can see little bubbles. It's been, I don't know how many minutes because I have the phone in my hand, but we can see little bubbles forming everywhere. Also, it's about 15 degrees today, that's Celsius, with a bit of wind, not too much, but at least windy. And then I live in Pretoria, which is 1,400 meters above sea level. So it's not as if we are at the coast. So I'm going to factor all of this in. I'm kidding, I'm just telling you all of this. But I'll still tell you how long it takes to get this thing bubbling. Okay, those guys are burning, but not as much as they did in the beginning. We see bubbles in the thing, and I suppose this is fine for coffee or for heating your MREs, maybe not for sanitizing water, but this has been 7 minutes. Let's see if it goes any further, but I think this is as much as it will go, and the wind is killing me. Okay, those guys look pretty close to done. This is about 10 minutes now, and it didn't change anything from 7 minutes. So yes, I'm gonna call this. This is what this can do with 2 tablets. Okay, if you have made it till the end of this video, you are way too kind. Thank you very, very much. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.
Unlimited what more?